Scientists have just discovered the stars are aligning in a pattern, allowing a rift to connect our world to the underworld. This is not a drill. This is a sign of the next Savage Soiree, where humanoid creatures called Soulstalkers will be able to roam during the night. Soulstalkers may appear to be human, but they are drawn to consume human souls. We urge everyone to stay safe and find a secure place to hide until the night is over. Should you encounter one, they can be weakened with holy water and Angora wool. They are also more vulnerable to colder environments, so ensure your surroundings are cold and fortified. Soulstalkers can be banished when weakened, but this should only be used as a last resort. Stay vigilant, and look out for updates during the night.
Hey there. It's me, Grace. I thought I'd come pay you a visit this fine evening. By the way, what are you doing, cooped up in your bunker? Have you been hiding there all day? This whole time we could have been hanging out? The Soulstalkers are coming. What are those? Strange humanoid creatures that rise from the depths of the underworld on the night of the Savage Soiree? I think I remember you mentioning Soulstalkers before, but I don't think I've ever heard of the night of the Savage Soiree. What is that about? It's a night where the Soulstalkers are able to freely roam the land, disguised as people and feast on the souls of humans. That sounds horrifying. I couldn't imagine being caught in the clutches of one of them. But why am I just now hearing about this? It was breaking news. How long ago was this? A couple hours ago. No wonder I didn't hear about this. I was enjoying my hike. But why would something so crucial be announced so late? Couldn't they have given us a heads up earlier? The event is that unpredictable? But what causes it? Wait, so when the stars arrange this strange pattern, it opens a gateway between our world and theirs? And they just found out that it's happening again sometime today? But how do you know so much about this? Your grandmother was captured by one a long time ago, during the last Savage Soiree. How long ago was that? I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine what you've been through. It must have been incredibly tough for you to lose your grandmother to a Soulstalker. But you know what? It seems her tragic encounter with those creatures has bestowed upon you a unique understanding and a wealth of knowledge about Soulstalkers. I can tell you've done a ton of research on their behavior and how to defend yourself against them. This impenetrable bunker proves it. It's like her sacrifice has become a guiding light, leading you down the path of preparation and resilience should any Soulstalkers return. Still, I can't believe I've been completely oblivious to this. I didn't even have my phone with me to check for updates. It's like I was living in my own little bubble. I mean, think about it. It's not every day that you expect Soulstalkers to show up, right? I guess I was just caught up in my own world, going about my usual routine. I had no reason to suspect anything was amiss. But now that I've heard what's going on, I'm terrified. I don't want to be out here alone. I never thought I would find myself in this situation, needing someone's help for my own safety. It's hard for me to admit that I feel unsafe outside, but the truth is, the fear of encountering those Soulstalkers is overwhelming. I hate to ask this of you, but I truly feel that being in the bunker with you would provide me with a sense of security and peace of mind. I know I can trust you and your knowledge about these creatures, and I believe that together we can face whatever comes our way. So, would you be willing to let me stay in the bunker with you? At least until the night is over and it's safe out here? I know it's a lot to ask, and I understand if you have reservations, but please, know that your support would mean the world to me, and I would be forever grateful for your kindness and protection. I understand your concern, but I assure you that I am who I appear to be. Look, I understand your skepticism. It's only natural to question, especially in these perilous times. But if you have any doubts, you can ask me anything. I'll answer honestly and prove to you that I am not a soul stalker, but someone who deeply cares for you. It may be true that soul stalkers can disguise themselves as others, but trust me when I say that my feelings for you are genuine. Think about it, my dear. Have I not shown you love, kindness, and understanding? Have I not been there for you in moments of joy and sorrow? Like I said, I know this might be a lot to ask, but I'm really in a tough spot here. I don't have anywhere else to go, and I'm genuinely scared to be out in the open. The truth is, I've always had feelings for you, even back when we were kids. I was just always too shy and unsure of myself to confess. But I really don't want the Savage Soiree to be the end of our story. I don't want it to be the reason why we never got the chance to explore what could have been between us. I always admired you from afar, and I always had a feeling you may have liked me too. Remember all the incredible moments we've shared together? The late-night stargazing sessions, the road trips to nowhere, and the endless conversations that made time stand still. We were inseparable. I remember the way your eyes sparkled when we first met. The way your smile could light up the darkest of nights. I thought we were destined to be together, to conquer the world as a team. But now you keep me at arm's length, hiding away in this mysterious bunker of yours. Tell me, aren't you even a little bit curious about what could happen between us? The love that might have blossomed? I can't help but wonder about all the things we could do together, all the memories we could create, how happy we would be. I wish we had explored the possibility of becoming more than friends before. But it's not too late for us to explore something special. So will you please let me in? I need your help and protection, and I know I won't be able to face them alone. I can't bear the thought of leaving this world without experiencing the love we could have shared. The fear of the unknown consumes me, and I tremble at the idea of never knowing what could have been between us. The thought of never experiencing the warmth of your embrace, the tenderness of your touch, it fills me with a profound sadness. I want to believe that our story together could be extraordinary, filled with laughter, passion, and a deep understanding of one another. But here we are, on the precipice of uncertainty, with the threat of the Soulstalkers looming over us. I'm scared. Scared that we won't have the chance to realize the love we could have had, to see it bloom and flourish. The thought of never knowing what could have been tears at my heart. Please, I beg you, don't let our potential love story fade away. Let's embrace the chance we have now and create something beautiful before it's too late. Come on, you have no idea how much it hurts to hear you doubt me. You know, if our positions were reversed, I'd do anything to make sure you're safe. You mean the world to me, and I would never leave you out there alone. I'd fight tooth and nail to keep you safe. All I ask is that you do the same. So please, trust in me. Believe that my feelings for you are genuine and that I would never deceive you. I may not be able to reveal everything just yet, but know that my intentions are pure. You see, our bond is something special. We've been through so much together all our lives. I've grown so fond of you, cherishing every moment we spend together. It's as if our souls are intertwined, destined to be connected. I know it may seem strange, but I feel a deep connection to you. I can't explain it, but it's as if I've known you for eternity. I want nothing more than to be by your side, to protect you from any harm that may come your way. I've been patient for so long waiting for you to see the truth, but it seems like you're really determined to keep me out. Don't you understand how much I care about you? how much I've done to be by your side. I've tried to be understanding, to respect your boundaries, but my patience is wearing thin. How can you deny me, your best friend? The one who would do anything for you. I've been there for you, supporting you, and yet you continue to push me away. I threw you a surprise birthday party, bought you lots of video games, and always took care of you when you were sick. And this is how you repay me? By shutting me out? I need you to understand the weight of the situation that hangs. If I were to meet my unfortunate demise, the blood that would stain your hands would be a burden you could never escape. It would be a haunting reminder of the choice you made. The choice to turn away from the love we could have shared. Imagine the regret that would consume you, knowing that you had the power to save me, to rescue me from the depths of despair. The guilt would gnaw at your soul, reminding you of the opportunity you let slip through your fingers. You would be left with the unbearable weight of my absence, forever questioning what could have been. I beseech you to reconsider your actions. Embrace the love that we could have, the connection that could have brought us both immense joy. Don't let fear or hesitation cloud your judgment. Take hold of this chance before it slips away, for once it does, there may be no turning back. Other responsibility lies in your hands. The choice you make will shape our destiny. Will you let me fade away, lost in the depths of your regret? Or will you seize this opportunity, embracing the love that could be our salvation? The decision is yours, but remember, the consequences of your inaction will forever echo through your existence. Listen, I don't care what the news says about them. I can't believe you're even entertaining the idea that I could be a Soulstalker. How can you not see that someone who's known you all your life stands before you right now? Look, I get it. I've been patient, trying to convince you to let me in, but enough is enough. You have a choice to make, and it's a simple one. I understand that you're hesitant. It's natural to be cautious, especially in a situation like this. But trust me, I just need a safe place to hide from them. It's dangerous out here, and I'm helpless. I've tried to show you that I care, that I'm here for you. But it's becoming frustrating to see you still refusing to let me in. I can't stay out here forever. You need to understand that time is running out. The darkness is closing in, and if you don't let me in, I'll have to face it alone. I don't want that for you. I will ask you one more time. Will you please reconsider your decision and let me in? Think about what I've said and the dangers that lie ahead. Don't let stubbornness or doubt cloud your judgment. Let me in, and together we can face whatever comes our way. Fine. If that's how you want it, so be it. You've made your decision, and I won't force you to change your mind. But know this, if I manage to survive out there on my own, our friendship is over. I'll find someone else who's willing to help me, someone who understands the gravity of the situation. I can't believe you're so blind to the dangers that surround us. I thought you were different, that you would see reason, but it looks like I've seen your true colors. Go ahead, stay in your precious bunker all alone with no friends. See if I care. Maybe one day you'll realize the mistake you've made. Until then, I'll be out there, fighting for my own survival without you by my side. Goodbye, old friend.
Good evening. This is your breaking news update. If you're hearing this, I have great news to share. The Savage Soiree has come to an end, and the Soulstalkers have vanished from our city. It's finally safe to come out of hiding and breathe a sigh of relief. You have successfully survived this extraordinary event. We want to assure you that the authorities have thoroughly assessed the situation and deemed it safe for everyone to resume their normal activities. The streets are now secure, and the threat has been neutralized. We extend our gratitude to the brave individuals who stood strong and supported one another during these challenging times. Stay tuned for more updates and information on the aftermath of the Savage Soiree.